This will be a presentation on the subject of prisca theologia. Study and look into Western Hermetic astrology, okay? As opposed to Vedic or Chinese astrology. This is the prisca theologia is a Western school from Egypt.
Gnostics often attribute scholars to their tradition to justify its heritage, to find the origin of their knowledge. One such example of one of the earliest attributions of Platonic concepts to Gnostic doctrines was that of Aristobulus of Panias, who was a Hellenistic Jewish philosopher of the peripatetic school, which is associated with Aristotelianism, the walk and talk philosophy. Though he also used Platonic and Pythagorean concepts, like his successor Philo, he attempted to fuse ideas in the Hebrew scriptures with those in Greek thought. One of the main backup points of these origins of the Western Egyptian tradition is that of the Nag Hammadi library, which is a collection of scriptures that was in all probability written within the library of Alexandria, which was in Egypt. But we have to remember that the library of Alexandria was around during the Ptolemaic dynasty, which was under the influence of Hellenic control from Macedonia, that after the conquests of Alexander the Great, or Alexander III of Macedon, the whole of the Persian, Egyptian, Greek and Macedonian kingdoms and beyond were all subject to Hellenic culture, therefore Greek culture. Before the conquests of Alexander the Great over Darius III, there was a Persian influence throughout Egypt as well as beyond into the rest of the Alexandrian Empire as it expands out towards the east, towards India, where the border finally stops. Therefore, the tradition is as much Persian origin as it is Egyptian origin, as well as Zoroastrian, which was a religion that was present from around the 7th century BC and has its roots within the 2nd millennium BC, as well as Hindu and Buddhistic influences. They were not independent of each other, as the Middle East had a huge commercial feed from all over China, Greece, Persia, India, Egypt, Iberia, and Africa, among many other places. Negation down to one origin and source is purely preferential.